He is one of the most important and influential directors in cinema history, and he might just be your favorite director's favorite director. Akira Kurosawa was born in Tokyo in 1910 and was the youngest of 8 children. He originally wanted to become an artist and a painter, so he learned how to paint using the Western style. During the Great Depression, however, he found it incredibly difficult to make a living as an artist. So, he decided to take up a job as an assistant director at what later would be known as Toho Studios. It was this job that became his film school. The first film he would be able to direct, however, was in 1943, and it was called Senshiro Sugata. After World War II, however, is when his career would really explode. He decided to focus his stories on Japanese morality and society. So, he made Rashomon in 1950. It was the first film to really introduce him to the Western audience, and the film explored the concepts of truth so effectively that the term the Rashomon effect became a part of cinema's lingo. In 1954, however, he would direct his most iconic film, Seven Samurai. The film incorporated many groundbreaking elements, including the use of multiple cameras for action coverage, the heavy use of environmental effects, especially rain and fog, and the use of a telephoto lens when covering action. The story also created the template for gathering a team films, and it inspired countless imitators, and still to this day is the benchmark for that kind of movie. Kurosawa was famous for editing his own movies. He favored widescreen compositions, and he also loved the use of deep focus. His Western style of training as a painter also made him fall in love with Western literature, especially Shakespeare and Dostoevsky. The 60s and the 70s, however, became very difficult for him. The Japanese studio system was collapsing, and younger movie critics dismissed his style. He was also finding it incredibly hard to get his projects made. All of this took a heavy toll on Kurosawa, and he attempted to end his own life by slashing himself in 1971. Thankfully, he survived and slowly started to get his projects made. Many of Hollywood's greats began financing Kurosawa's work out of just pure admiration for the man, showing just how much his work had impacted their lives. Names like Francis Ford Coppola, George Lucas, and Steven Spielberg even helped finance Kurosawa's last film, Ran. Akira Kurosawa would die in 1998 due to a stroke. He was 88 years old. Rest in peace.